Welcome back, my wonderful people. This one is another one. Governors in APC was at their great shock as Mr. President have said that this 2023 election that is not going to put his hands. In fact, it was like a shock to them as Buhari shocks APC governors with a stance on 2023 general election. In my people, the truth has been that in the governors on the platform of the All Ruling Progressive Congress APC are holding to get help from the so-called power of incumbents in the twin election during the 2023 general election. They have nothing else coming their way this time around. The above is true because Mr. President Muhammadu Buhari, of course, on Tuesday told the APC governors that his government will not interfere in coming elections. Onto this, the APC governors visited the Nigerian leader in Abuja on Tuesday, and the details of their discussions were maintained or contained in a statement by the president's spokesperson, of course, Femi Adesina. My wonderful people, according to Adesina, Buhari told the governors that non-interference in coming elections give credence to the political progress, ensures participation and inclusiveness, and shows that the governing party has respected the electorate. The president said he was impressed by the recent governorship elections in Anambra, Ekiti, and Osun, using it as a case study where he said he did not also interfere. APC lost the governorship elections, as we all know, in Anambra and Osun, but won in Ekiti. Mr. President said that he wants Nigerians to know that we respect them and for us to show that we will allow them to vote who they really want. Mr. President on his desk said we all witnessed what happened in Anambra, Ekiti and Osun State. What happened in those states gave me a lot of hope that we are succeeding, Buhari said. President Muhammadu Buhari on Tuesday in Abuja therefore assured Nigerians, saying that the governing party, of course, All Progressive Congress APC, will continue to create strong political institutions that reflect their choices through non-interference in elections, citing outcome of polls in Ekiti, Anambra, and of course, Osun State as indicators. The president, who received members of the Progressive Governors Forum, known as PGF, led by chairman and the governor of Kebbi State, Abubakar Bakodu, at the State House, noted that non-interference in elections gives credence to the political progress, ensures participation and inclusiveness, and shows that the governing party respect the electorate. Onto this, President Muhammadu Buhari said that APC, under his leadership, will definitely continue to respect Nigerians by ensuring that their votes count and the people's choice matters in choosing political leaders at different levels. I want Nigerians to know that we respect them. He said that, of course, for us to show that we will allow them to vote who they really want. We all witnessed what happened in Anambra, using Anambra, Ekiti, and that of Osun State. What happens in those states gives me a huge lot of hope that we, he said, are succeeding. Okay, for 2023 elections, President Muhammadu Buhari said that the government will also ensure that Nigerians don't get intimidated, of course, or humiliated by those in position or the mere privileged. He said we will not allow anyone to use personal resources or their influence to intimidate other Nigerians. We will not allow intimidations materially, morally, or physically. This is the kind of relationship that can emerge and consolidate our nation, Nigeria. Mr. President said in the next 6 months, Nigeria will appreciate the government of APC, that we are sincerely and we are sincere and we are respected and we are respect them, he added. Well, my wonderful people, what more are we going to say here? It is very crystal, as Muhammad Buhari, our able president, have said that this time around he is out to interfere into political voting this time around coming general election in 2023. This he made known in the Governors Forum in the platform of All Progressive Congress APC, holding to get his help. He said this time around, this time no more incumbency to win election during the 2023 election. What do you have to say in this regard? They have nothing else to say. They have something else coming. The above is true because Mr. President on Tuesday said APC governor that his government would not interfere in the upcoming general election come 2023. The APC governors visited the Nigerian leaders in Abuja, and to their shock, to their greatest surprise, they were shocked over what Mr. President said. In fact, APC governors, they were at shock, who with stance on 2023 election right from the desk of Mr. President. They were surrounded at the round table, and what Mr. President said was something that was shocking. It shocks them that they are all told not to have an expectation coming right from the desk of incumbency of Mr. President. Okay, the president, who received members of the Progressive Congress Forum led by chairman and governor of Kebbi State, of course, Abubakar Abagudu, at the State House, noted that non-interference in coming elections give credence to the political progress. My wonderful people, without wasting much of your time, I want Nigerians to know that respect them, that he respects them, and for all to show that we will show or allow them to vote who they really want. So to tell you that this coming election in 2023, no interference, no rigging, nothing of any means to all the people contesting that I have someone, Mr. President will support me, or using his power or his veto power as a means to influence votes. This time around, it is very clear that Mr. President has said this time, no one will count me, no one will count me in, no one will use me to cry that. This time, I am not interfering. That his hands is clear. What more are we going to say rather than for you to vote your conscience and Nigerians to know that that Mr. President respect them, and for us to show that we will all allow them to vote who they really want. We all witnessed what happened in Anambra State, Ekiti, and Osun. It was very crystal, it was very clear, and free and fair election was held. What happened in those states gave Mr. President joy that he hoped and vividly said that Nigeria is succeeding based on political choosing. Well, on 2023 elections, Mr. President said that the government will not ensure, or we also ensure that Nigeria don't have intimidated or will not get intimidated or humiliated by those in position or they more privileged. Well, that is a very good step. We will not allow anyone to use personal resources or influence to intimidate other Nigerians. That has been unto this. We will not allow intimidation or intimidations materially, morally, or physically. This is the kind of leadership that Mr. President wants, and it is very good by the citizen of the country Nigeria. This is the kind of leadership that we glamour for. This is the kind of leadership and erring view that Nigeria claim or have been yearning for to hear from Mr. President. He has made it known to the governors, to their greatest shock. This is the kind of leadership that can emerge and consolidate our nation, Mr. President said. To their greatest shock, they were shocked at the APC Governorship Forum right in Abuja as President Muhammad Buhari have dished out his stance on 2023 election. All right, my wonderful people, let me have your take on this matter. As people have said, what a great news. I hope and I doubt that he is coming right from the desk of President Muhammad Buhari. It is true. That is what he said. This is a very great news. I hope and that he stands on these words. Well, another thing is to say, and another thing is for him to stand by his words without any influence or affluence. This is what we call Nigerian of the Year. If this happens next year, then it might, and as well, and on the administration succeed. Okay, my wonderful people, what more are we going to say? Therefore, you should blame the governors in their respect state, not Buhari. Okay. President Muhammad Buhari has never interfered in any elections. He has not performed to the standard in Nigeria, but he never interfered in Nigerians' election. Unlike during PDP, let us just be frank this time. It is very clear. This is the truth. Thank you very much, my wonderful Nigerians who interfered in the Imo State election where Ihedioha was robbed in broad daylight. Tell me, who did that? Well, that is the talk of the day. It's a question that has to be answered. My wonderful people, without wasting much of your time, let me have your take on this matter. Remember to send your take and then subscribe for more updates. Thanks and God bless.